Hi, my name is Shireen. I'm here from the Happy Pet Place, a pet shop based in O'Connor, Perth, with Dr. Heinrich, who's our local vet from Hilton Vets.
Good morning.
Today, one of the ideas was for us to be running an interactive workshop in store. However, with COVID-19 and our social distancing, we thought we'd bring it to you to your lounge rooms. So today we're going to be giving a bit of a one-on-one session about guinea pig care and what we know about guinea pigs. Now, we've had loads of new customers come into our store wanting guinea pigs during this period. So we've got a lot of new pet ownerships. So this is probably a great resource for you if you've just taken a guinea pig home, or if you're being nagged to death by your children, or yourself are interested in owning guinea pigs, but you're not quite sure what work is involved and what care is required. So shall we start with a little bit about what we know about guinea pigs, Heinrich? About like a 101?
Yeah, let's see, where do they come from and how did they develop as pets?
Yeah.
You know a little bit more about guinea pigs, about their origin, if you can tell us about that.
Yeah, so we know guinea pigs are also called cavies. They originated in South America, and they're a completely domesticated rodent, which means they won't survive on their own in the wild. In South America, they do eat them, but luckily we don't do that here. We just keep them as pets. We know there's 13 to 14 different varieties of guinea pigs and up to about 100 different colour variations. So we've got Guy Sebastian here. He's our alpaca. And we've got a short-haired, well, he's a bit of a mix. This is Cinnamon, our other boy. As you can see, they're pretty docile and they're pretty easy to handle. So they make great little pets.
What sort of pet owner will find guinea pigs to be suited for them? When you look at guinea pigs, they're quite placid pets. They need a smaller area. They can be kept in quite a confined area. They're quite easy to manage. So if that suits your lifestyle, that might be the pet for you.
And Heinrich, also we know that guinea pigs are herd animals. So in the wild, they live in a herd. So they live in their family groups. So they are a very social animal and are most happiest when there's more of one of them. So they love people and they do enjoy being handled, but they really love the mates and a companion of another one of their own kind.
Yeah, they absolutely thrive on communication. So if there's more than one, they will flourish. But a single one will be pretty sad on its own.
But Heinrich, we also got to remember they're rodents. So if you put a boy and a girl together, then that will end up giving you babies very quickly.
Yeah, that's maybe a good point. We can talk about sterilization while we're on that issue. They get weaned at about 3 weeks of age, and by 4 weeks of age, they're already sexually mature. So they can have babies while they're still babies themselves. So you got to be really careful, like you said. Don't leave them together for too long. And it's really important. What we recommend is to sterilize them at 4 months of age. The reason for that is they're big enough to handle surgery and anesthetic quite easy then. But it's also in time to prevent problems. Now, when I say problems, the females, if they don't become pregnant before 6 months, the birth canal actually closes off.
Oh.
So they won't be able to give birth after that. In fact, they become pregnant, but the babies get stuck and they will actually die.
Oh, goodness.
So it's really important to get them sterilized before they turn 6 months old. Yeah, so what about diet? That's a very important thing to keep them healthy, eh? You've got a few products here on the shelf.
We do. So predominantly their diet should be of hay. So we've got a bag of oat and hay here. Now, guinea pigs' teeth continue to grow, so it's really important that they always have something in their diet that they can chew. And they need to continually chew to keep their good dental hygiene. We have to brush our teeth, they have to continually chew. That wears their teeth down and makes them easy to manage. So predominantly a diet for a guinea pig is hay. Then we also have a different variety of pellets, which also make up a bulk of their diet. It's also good to have fresh vegetables and fruit within their diet. Now, we know guinea pigs can suffer from scurvy, so they need vitamin C in their diet, and they get that. These pellets have all been do have vitamin C within them, but also by adding some leafy greens are fantastic because they're low in sugar. A bit like us, we should be eating more leafy greens than probably fruits. Guinea pigs are the same, so they love the broccolis, the kale, the rocket, the dark leafy greens. They also enjoy bananas. These are my homegrown ones. I'm so proud of these. And carrots and capsicum, apples, things like that have more sugar in, so probably should be given to them a little bit less during the week. Maybe only a couple of times a week.
Yeah, once or twice a week you give them carrots and apple and all the sweet things. Capsicum and tomatoes have high concentrations of vitamin C, so that's also really good for them because, like Shireen said, they can't build up their own vitamin C, so they need vitamin C in their diet. The other interesting thing about guinea pigs is they eat something else that you might find disgusting, but it's very natural for them to eat their own poo. Now they produce two types of poos, the normal hard dry pellets, and then they produce a softer pellet which is called a cecal pellet. They usually produce that at night time and they will ingest that. It's like undigested food still in that poo, so they recycle it for the second time round. And it's really important for their health to do that because they get all the nutrition from that way, and they also get the normal bacteria, normal gut flora back and recycle that. So if you notice that, that's all normal. No reason for concern there.
That's quite disgusting, really is. Heinrich, another question that we get a lot of people asking is what sort of home should a guinea pig live in?
Yeah, that's
how do we house our guinea pigs? So we've got a number of different hutches, which is basically what their home is called. It's a hutch. And there's different varieties. They need a dark area for sleeping, and we also know they like to poo in the dark, I've just found out by Heinrich. So maybe you can talk about toilet training guinea pigs, and I didn't even know that was a thing.
You can sort of train them because they like to have a dark, isolated, sort of separated area where they can do their toilet. And the reason for that is they don't have much defense against predators, so they prefer to go in a dark, secure place where they won't be bothered or attacked. So they will usually go for the darkest, most secure spot in the hutch. So if you dedicate a dark, secure spot in one area of the hutch, they will constantly go there to poo. So in that way you can sort of train them to go in a certain spot. They usually go and poo, and we also where they eat. So put the food close to that area, so it's just next to it, and in that way you can keep the rest of the cage relatively clean.
Yeah, easy for cleaning and keeping the smell down if you're just concentrating on that one area. The other thing that you can have in your hutch or in their area is something like this where they climb in. This is also great because they like to chew it. So we've just discussed about how important it is to chew. It takes a bit longer to get through something like this, but that's also other options as a hidey hole for them as well.
It's important to have the hutch in a very safe area where it will be out of direct sunlight. They need shade. They need enough ventilation. It's important to keep the temperature at least below 29, because anything higher than 29, they can actually get heat stroke. So it's really important in summer that you don't have the guinea pig in direct sunlight. Cold winds can also be a problem, so there has to be enough shelter against wind as well. I've seen an interesting thing. This one guy had a hutch with a pipe that runs from the hutch all the way to a wired cage that he put on the lawn, so they can have their secure, safe hutch, and they can run through the pipe into this cage on the lawn, and they can eat their grass and do their thing on the grass and then run back to their
That's fantastic. I think it's great if the guinea pigs can get that free run time and being able to explore a little bit with each other. I think that's a really nice way of giving them that little bit of extra exercise as well. Also, as far as maintaining the temperature in the hutch, as we've discussed, guinea pigs can't actually maintain their own body temperature, which is why we have to really be conscious of that, of where we place a hutch, like Heinrich said, in the shade. I also recommend on those really hot days, we do get really hot summers here, you could put like a frozen water bottle within their enclosure as well, and that just helps bring down the temperature. We've had our little guys actually lie on it, especially a little guy like this who might be a little bit woollier than the others. We've also got great bedding. You can use your hay for bedding or shredded paper, but we also carry hemp. Fantastic product, absorbs the smell, and it covers the poo and wee, less cleaning. But it's
Great.
also great for insulation. It's very low in dust as well, which is good for their health.
Fantastic.
So that's something to think of in winter, is that by lining their hutch with some hemp and maybe a mixture of the hay as well.
At this point, I think we should also talk about how can I tell if my guinea pig is sick. It's very important to handle your guinea pig on a regular basis so you get used to its normal behavior. Once you know its normal behavior, you can easily tell if there's a change in behavior, that there might be something wrong. So if your guinea pig suddenly stops eating, if it stops eating for more than 4 hours, it might be running into trouble. And I would really keep a close eye on that and actually try to force feed it. There's a nice product called Critical Care, which is like a finely grind, fibrous meal. It's got banana in it. It's very tasty, so they love it. And if you can force feed your guinea pig that with a syringe or a spoon, try to get it to eat. The reason is that if they don't eat, their intestines come to a standstill. It stops moving. You get gastric stasis, and when that happens, you get bacterial overgrowth, toxins build up, and they get toxemia and they die. So it's really important, if they don't eat and you can't get them to eat what you force feed them, that you take them to the vet for some medication. And we can give them an injection to stimulate the gut movement again, to get it going. Another thing you need to look out for is diarrhea. Diarrhea can be from an infection. They usually need some antibiotics for that. Diarrhea can also be caused by too much lettuce.
Yeah.
And, so they can eat a little bit of lettuce, but too much can be a problem.
Yeah.
And a scratching guinea pig can show that there's a problem. They can have things like fleas or mites or lice even. For that, we recommend products like Advantage or Revolution Top Spot. You put in the back. But make sure you get the right one. You can't use any of the dog and cat ones. Some are actually toxic to guinea pigs. And another skin problem can be ringworm. So you usually see a dry sort of area round in shape where you will have some hair loss there as well. So look out for those. Any discharge from the eyes, or if they sit with their eyes closed, could be an injured eye. Any change in the coat and behavior, like I said. Keep an eye on your guinea pig, handle it regularly, and you'll be able to tell if anything goes wrong. They don't need vaccinations like rabbits do, so in that regard they're a little bit easier. I also find that they're probably easier to keep than rabbits. Rabbits can be quite a tricky pet, whereas they're a little bit hardier actually.
That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
So ideally they're all round, they're a pretty docile animal to hold.
Yeah,
Easy to keep. They don't need a lot of space. They do need attention and love and care, but
absolutely.
If you've got we just want something to hold and watch TV with, it looks like Guy Sebastian's your man. Really, look at this.
That's it. Hey, I hope you found this all very helpful. If you've got a guinea pig already, to improve and help you with keeping your guinea pig, or if you're thinking of getting a guinea pig, now you know where to get one and also where to go for help if your guinea pig needs any veterinary help. Hilton Vet Hospital is always keen to help you with your guinea pig.
Great, thanks Heinrich. Yeah, it's been fantastic being able to deliver this to you. We hope to see you in store soon. Please feel free to drop in at any time if you've got any questions here, or obviously Dr. Heinrich at Hilton Vets is happy to help as well. This is going to be a start of some more of these series, so please let us know in the comments below if what you would like our next segment to be about, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks very much for watching.
Thank you.